Hey, 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 hey. Hello, hello, hello. If you needed money today, I mean, like within the next 72 hours, and there was no savings, no backup plan, no one to call, what would you actually do first? Oh, no, no, no. We're not going to panic. We're not going to panic. No, that's not what we're going to do. We are not panicking, all right? This is not a hypothetical question because I know for a lot of people, this is real life. I want to say this another way. If time was tight, money was tight, and panic wasn't an option, how would you think clearly enough to figure out your next move? I know that's one that makes you go, man, I know what you're saying. Well, that's exactly what we're solving today. In this video, I'm not promising quick money or miracle results. What I am doing is showing you how to use ChatGPT as a thinking partner when you need clarity fast. Don't just use ChatGPT as Google or some other mechanism. Use it as your partner to help you think through your ideas. We're going to walk through a simple prompt that helps you generate realistic income ideas within 72 hours. Okay, 72, maybe a little couple more, because you might start and stop and start and stop. But I'm telling you, you can get this done, even if you're starting from zero. All right. And you're going to say, but how can a prompt help me? I want you to walk with me. Okay. I need you to trust me. You're like, I don't know you, but you're going to trust me. All right. You don't need tech background either. Okay. There's not going to be any fancy tools, just clear thinking. That's all we want to do is clear thinking. All right. So, what I'm getting ready to do is I'm going to share my screen with you all. All right. Let me get it up here in position, in a better position. All right. So, I'm going to give you this prompt, okay? And it's kind of long, but we're going to work through it. All right. And I'm getting ready to drop it in right now so that you can drop it in too. Okay, this is the prompt. I'm strapped for cash and I need to start making money as soon as possible. Yeah, we all, listen, I don't care how much money you make, you can identify with this. I don't have savings and I don't have anyone who can help me financially right now because you need the money right now. You need to pay bills right now. Based on what you already know about me, help me figure out what I can realistically do to create cash flow. If you don't have enough information about me yet, now my chat gpt, I've been working with chat gpt since it first started, so yours may not be have as much knowledge about you as mine has about me, but listen, that's okay. All right, it's not a problem because we have a workaround for that. Okay, so if you don't have enough information about me yet, ask me a few clear questions about my skills or my past work, what I'm interested in. And then it's going to go through these series of questions. I even have it in here whether I have any money at all to start, even if I'm at zero, if all I have is $100. It's still going to work. All right. Ask the questions one set at a time and wait until I finish answering before moving on. And this is what we want it to do, okay? It's going to help you brainstorm. Now, this is what I really love about ChatGPT. Now, do you see this little sign, this microphone right here. If you click on that, I'm not going to do it now because I already have the prompt in there. But if you click on that, you can just talk this through. And that's what I like to do with chat. I like to just dump it all in there and then let Chat GPT create the prompt. And that's how I came up with this prompt. I was like, okay, this is what I need to do. I want a prompt that can help people do. I wish I would have kept the prompt, but I said I have an idea that I want to help people to make money, and they need to make money like fast. They have bills that they need to pay. And so I put a time limit on there of 72 hours. Yours can be 48 hours, however you need to make it, but don't do 24 because first of all, we already if you got to go to work, how you let's be realistic, okay? All right. But use that dictate button and just talk. Just talk. Don't even try to bring it all together. You can have a whole bunch of ums and oh, well, that's not really what I mean. This is what I mean. And it's gonna knows how to bring it all together and dictate it and create it. All right. So let's keep going. Walk me through simple validation steps. Now, this is the part that people miss. You may have a very good idea, but is it a valid idea that people will need? That's the key. All right. Uh, Walk me through simple validation steps to figure out which idea has the best chance of working for me right now without me overthinking or expensive tools. We don't want anything that we have to go and purchase something. Then you got to do this and you got to have five, six different tools in order to bring it together. We want it smooth and easy. Okay. And then it's going to walk through this whole prompt. All right. So I'm going to push this. All right. Here we go. Let's see what chat does. And I love it because it doesn't take it long to really figure out what can help me. So what it's doing right now is it's going back through and it's looking through my memory. All right. I have a lot of stuff in my memory. Yours may not be the same because it has helped me create multiple businesses. It has helped me create multiple workflow programs to help other businesses. So mine may be a little bit different than yours, and that's okay. All right. There's not two people that are going to watch this that theirs are going to be exactly the same. And that's the beauty of it. We're all different. All right. So it tells me, got you, no fluff. You need cash flow fast. And you already have sellable skills. So it knows that I'm a consultant. It knows that I build workflow engines. It knows that I do copywriting. It knows that I create ministry content. It knows that I write books. It knows that I do digital productions and creations for businesses. So it knows all this about me. But you're not starting from what can I do? We're starting from what can I sell in 72 hours that people will actually pay for. So now it's getting ready to ask me some questions. How much money do you have to start right now? Okay, I'm gonna pick number one, which says I have $1 to $25. Okay. $1 to $25. All right. I guess I just put a little dollar sign there. All right, then I'm going to put a comma. Well, actually, the way I usually do it is I usually would copy it, boom, 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 boom. I copy it. I then post it in here. And then I go back and I answer the questions. Whoops. I'm going to say right here, pick one. And I'm going to do this one. Just put the little dash there so it knows that you're answering that question. The next question, how much time are you going to work? How much time can you work daily for the next 14 days? Now, do you see how realistic chat it really is? I know you need it within 72 hours, but chat is like, okay, I know you. I know you're not going to do this in 72 hours, so let's be honest. But you don't have to, it doesn't have to take you 14 days to do this. You can pump it all out, okay? So I'm going to say that I can put like 4 to 6 hours a day. You can do it after you get home from work. Come on in and let's knock it out. You can knock it out tonight if you want to. Okay, how fast do you need the money to hit your account? Within 24 hours. We ain't playing around with you, chat. We need this money now. Do you have an audience you can post to, and how many ish? Okay, I'm gonna say we'll have nothing. We're at zero. Look, I'm new to all of this. I am new to it all. My YouTube it knows, has about 800 people. My Facebook personal, about 600. I keep my personal and my business page totally separate. Facebook business, Facebook biz. It has about 8,000 people. My LinkedIn is brand new. I'm gonna say maybe 50 people. What else does it ask? School community. My school community, we just set that up. School community, new. Okay. My email list, don't have one. We're gonna make it as hard as possible. Don't have one. Do you have any of these available right now? All three, or all for all of them. And you just check off which ones you have. A way to accept payments. Yes, I have. Now you might not have this. Hold on, let me Thrive. Whoops, Thrive Card. So you might not have Thrive Card. You might not have System E. You might not have anything. There's Hostinger. There's Stand Store. There's Beacons. You can even set up a Canva website, honey. Listen, the way AI is changing and flipping the page for everybody, making everything accessible, there's absolutely no reason why you can't get this done. And if you want, we can, but this video, that's going to make this video too long. But if you want me to do one on setting up a website on Canva, let me know because it's super simple. All right. You can set up a real quick website on Canva and you can get going. But Hostinger, Stand Store, Beacons, Systeme, ThriveCart. Now, ThriveCart is going to be one where you can do Shopify. What else is out there? There's a whole bunch of different other platforms that you can use. Depending on what you're working on, you can use Etsy, Amazon. There's so many ways that you can go with this. But let's let it create its the product. So you might want to put in there at that point, I don't know which one of these to use. I don't have a lot of money. Matter of fact, I have zero money. I need something that will offer me a first free 14 days, 30 days, something like that. Okay. So let's keep going. Do you have a calendar link? If you don't have Calendarly or Microsoft Calendar or some type of calendar function, then just say, no, I don't have one. And you can still do that manually because that's how I started out. So I have Calendly. All right. So I've answered all the questions. I hope you've answered all the questions too. And no, your answers are going to be very different from mine. Okay, because we have different backgrounds. That's the beauty of all of this. Perfect. Thank you for answering cleanly. This tells me a lot. And I want you to hear this first. You're not broke in skill. Oh, wait, what did the kids do? Clock in. You are only cash constrained in structure, and that's fixable. So it's saying I have 4 to 6 hours. I have payment sites that I can use. I have 8,000 people on my business Facebook page. Thrive Card, I have 24 to 72 hour urgency. Now let's lock in set two. The one determines what you can sell this week, not someday. This is why I'm saying you get this. Let's just say like you're looking at this on your lunch break. You go ahead and fill it out on your lunch break. And when you get home, if you must, turn on Zoom, I mean, not Zoom, but Netflix, whatever it is, let it be playing in the background because you know it's just noise. But you get busy doing this. You get busy. The same amount of time that you put into just watching Netflix or whatever it is your favorite show is, the football game, whatever it is, you spend that time doing this. It can be playing in the background, all right? Okay. So, what it's saying, set two, part two, my skills, leverage, and who will pay right now. Listen, if you had to sit down with a marketing coach, a business coach, they would charge you hundreds of dollars to do this. I charge people hundreds of dollars to do this. Oh, yes, I do. Because it's a lot of work. First of all, I have to figure out who they are, what they do. Uh, People don't always tell you everything about them. They leave skills out that are perfect skills to use, and you have to go like, oh, okay, well, maybe we can use this. But this right here, it's personal, and you can tell it exactly where you stand. And guess what? If you don't have a degree, if you don't have anything that you think is viable, what do people ask you about all the time? And you give them the information free consistently. That could possibly be your offer. All right. Okay. So it goes on to tell me, I have things that I can do like writing skills, coaching, teaching, building AI prompts, digital processing products, speaking live or virtually, admin, organizing, tech setup. There's just so many things that it will allow me to do. So then it goes on, it says, what are you willing to sell first? So do I want to do one-on-one clarity calls? Okay, I do those a lot. Do I want to do a small group session? I'm getting ready to do one of those on January 16th. Whoop, whoop. Oh, let me plug that right there. I'm actually going to be doing a offer clarity call on Zoom on January 16th. For 2 hours, I'm going to be on and we are going to walk through creating your first offer. And you may be saying, I already have an offer. I don't need you to help me with an offer. Okay, well, if you already have an offer, is it making you any money? If it's not, we're going to put it through the GPT that I built and it's going to tighten it up. And the way that this GPT that I built, it's so phenomenal. I had an idea and I put it in there and it said, this is a good idea. However, you're going to be constrained to a small group of people because of the type of idea it was. I was thinking it was grand. And chat was like, looky here, darling, if you need to make money, that's not the one you need to do. You can put that on the back burner. We can come back and address it later. But what we can do is we can take it and flip it. And it turned that thing into something I would have never thought of. Do you hear me when I say never? I mean never. It was nowhere on my radar at all. So you may have an idea, but chat will be honest with you in this GPT that I built. It will be honest with you and say, I don't think so, sister or brother. So don't be afraid to put your idea in and say, is this good? Or, does it need to be tightened up? Where is it weak? Where is it not really serving? Because if your idea is not really serving, if it's just something that's good, then people are like, yeah, it's good. I like it, but I don't need it. But your offer needs to be something that people need and they can see how it can transform their lives. That's what we're working on building that offer. All right. So, and let me tell you that Zoom is free. All right. But I also will tell you on the backside, if you want to continue to work with me while each month we meet together and we build that thing out to perfection and we walk through how to get it out, how to send out DMs, how to send out emails, how to do all the things that you need to do, scripts that you'll need that will make it easier for you. You can just join me on that. But that one, that's not free. You will have to pay for that. And I'll show you where all that is in a little while. But let's get back to this. It's going to ask you, like, how you want to do this. What is it that you want to work on? Then it's going to say, what do you already understand deeply? Who's your market? So it's trying to figure out who you want to market this to. All right. And then what problems do people already come to you about, which is what I spoke about a few moments ago. Then it wants to do a reality check. So once you select that, it's going to help you build all that out. Once you answer set 2, I will identify 3 income paths. Okay, let's go ahead and walk through it. So let me copy this so that you can see what it's going to do. Whoopsie, right there. All right. I like to just copy it, or you can just talk it in, whichever way you want to do it. Okay, which of these have I already done? Okay, which one do I want to do? I think I want to do Do I want to do Bible study prompts? No, I think I want to do coaching. I want to do this one. I want to create something for this one. Okay. Then the next question is, what are you willing to sell first, even if it's not your forever thing? That's what you got to remember. We're just trying to get the ball rolling. This is not meaning this is something that you're going to have to sell forever. You just need to get the ball rolling. All right. Okay. Do I want to do one-on-one clarity calls, small group? Okay. I want to do small groups. I love doing small groups. Digital product guide prompt pack. Do I want to do a prompt pack? I think I might do something different. I'm gonna do a service. Yeah, I like this. Yes, I like this idea. You pick whichever one that you desire, okay? Number three, what do you already understand deeply? Do I want to work with women over 40, restarting life and career? Yeah. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go back and change mine because have a feeling it's gonna give me something phenomenal. So I'm gonna cut that and I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna put it back over here because I like doing small groups. Okay. And then I'm going to work with pastors, ministry, burnout professionals, new entrepreneurs, authors who are stuck. That's a good one. Faith-based creators, people confused about AI but curious, people who feel behind. I think I really want to do, I want to do the women, this one, along with this one. All right. And then what problem do people already come to me about? People often ask me to help them with getting started. Helps if I spell it right. With their business or redefining. Not, well, no, I don't want to add too much in. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it that. Okay, reality check for the next days. Am I willing to sell something before it's perfect? Talk about money plainly, promote and offer repeatedly, not once, and disappear. Yes to all of it. Yes to all of it. Okay. Now this is the part where you have to be honest because are you willing to do this for the next 30 days? Because as you begin to put it out there, you're going to begin to see the money trickle in. But it may not be the exact amount you need right away, so you got to keep it going because you got to stay in the face of people because they don't know you. Okay. So let's see what it says. It's going to create some ideas. This is a strong position to be in, even if your bank account is yelling right now. Okay, first, what I know about you. The truth, not hype. You are not starting from scratch, and that's true. A teacher plus a coach strategist. We lived with live experiences, helping people start, not just dream. And that's really where I stand. I don't want people to just dream about something. I want you to see the vision and I want you to walk it out. That's really my life mission is to help people walk out their dreams. I love this. Develop deeply credible to women over 40 who feel behind, unsure, and financial pressure. Yes, okay, realistic income paths. So now it's giving me which it brought up my Zoom that I'm getting ready to do because I've worked on that Zoom in here with chat. And this is exactly what we're going to do. But mine to get started, it's free. It's actually free, but this is a paid small group. And to be honest with you, chat didn't want me to do it free at all, but I wanted to do the first day of it free. But this is exactly this is exactly what it's telling me. Okay, a hybrid offer. Let's see, a Zoom. Okay, a scalable ladder. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm not going to show the rest of mine because these are very good. And it may be something that somebody else may be saying, hey, that's pretty good. So you may be saying to yourself, so what is this Zoom thing you're talking about? Well, what I'm actually working on Let me stop sharing my screen. What I'm actually working on is a it's actually a 6 month coaching class, but I'm helping women, men create your first offer. If you can get your first offer out, it really helps you to see how easy it is to create products, ideas, services that will help you to create a continual cash flow. I'm not telling you to leave your job, but what I am saying is get something on the side because the way things are today, things are a little topsy turvy. You don't know what's going to happen on tomorrow afternoon. And you don't want to be in a panic if something that you hope never happens happens. If you get released from your job, if the company goes under, then what? So you already want to be working on something so that you're not stressed out when it happens. You are 15 steps ahead, probably 90 steps ahead of your contemporaries. All right. So on January 16th at 3:30 p.m. Central Time, I'm hosting a free Zoom lab. It's a session called Offer Clarity Lab. This is for people who know you have a skill. It could even just be an idea or an experience, but need help turning that into a clear offer that actually makes sense and that can actually make you money. Because we don't want ideas just to be having ideas. So to join, you're registered through school. I'll walk you through that, how to do that, and help you join the community and show you around so you're not guessing and feeling lost. Don't nobody want to get out here and guess and feel lost out here in this world or in any of these communities that we are all building out here to help people. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen with you. Do, 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 do. I should put my glasses on so I can see. Whoops. There we go. So if you're gonna at the end of this Zoom, or I'm sorry, at the end of this YouTube, I will have all of this in the description, but you're gonna come over to the school community. And if you have a school, then all you have to do is type in Edge Effect, or I'm going to have the link right here and it will bring you into our school community. This community is free. We just built this community. We had our website somewhere else, but I wanted to bring everything here because I can bring all of my materials, all of our videos into one place and they never go away. And I love that idea. So if you'll notice, I have the Offer Clarity Lab right here. And what we want you to do is to create your first offer. So if you are a business owner, you showed up in 2025, you worked, you tried things, but if you're honest, the revenue didn't match your effort. So now you're asking, is it time to pivot? Is it? I don't know. We can take that idea that you have, drop it into the GPT that I created, and let it flesh it out. And here's the beautiful thing about that GPT. What we're doing is you can use it on Chat GPT, and it is it's my GPT, but whenever you put your information in, it's private. I do not see it. I cannot see it. I will never see it. So whatever you put into it is yours. It's private. But I will remind you, copy everything that it tells you. It's going to create let me show you. It's going to create a talking conversation and it's going to be over here. What happens if Chat GPT goes down, or what happens if the internet goes down in that moment that you've got something phenomenal cooking? You want to copy it into your Word doc or something as you're working through so that you don't lose anything, okay? Because I know you can get overwhelmed once you lose something, and ask me how I know, because I have lost things. I accidentally deleted some things and I was sick about it. But ChatGPT was able to help me kind of piece it back together again. It wasn't the same. And that's one thing about chat. It will never recreate something twice. Period. It won't do it. All right. So if it's something that you really like, copy it as you're going through. Yes, that chat is always going to be there in your sidebar, but copy it for safekeeping. Okay. All right. So you may be a 9 to 5er and you know you want something different, but you just don't know what that different is. You can put your idea into the chat GPT that I created, or you can say, I'm not even sure what I can do. This is what I've done before. This is what I like to do. And it will help you create a viable offer. Or you could be a college student and you may be working a job, but you know it's not enough. You know they don't pay you that much money on those after school jobs. They just don't. You know, you're tired, you got to go study, and then you got to go work a job, and you're just exhausted. Why not build something from your home that you can create? You can be studying and hear that ding, money's coming in, ding, money's coming in. That's what we want to hear. So there will be free replays. All right. There will be a free replay. I'm going to say it again. There is a free replays. Everything that I do will be recorded. All right. And I'm going to show you where it's going to live. So all we have to do if you want to see how to register is you come over to the calendar. And as you can see right here, we have the offer there. And if you want to add it to your calendar, all you do is just add it to your calendar. And just like that, it's there. It's got the Zoom link here for you. We will it will send you the Zoom link. Once you click on it, it's going to have it in there for you and you're all set up. Nothing else for you to do. So, da 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 da. I want to come out of it. There we go. So if you want to go to the classroom that we have for this particular session, it is the Offer Clarity Lab. And when you get in here, you're going to notice now I can see it because I'm the owner of it, but right now it's closed down because the GPT is in here. All the lessons that we're going to be working on are in here. And I don't want people in here tinkering around before we get started. I want us to all do it together. And if you are one who's like, okay, but what do I do after I build the offer? Well, I also have the 6 month lesson or 6 month Zoom sessions. They're not one-on-one Zoom sessions. We're actually going to be getting on as a group. And you're saying, but why are we going to get on as a group? Because as a group, we build synergy. We can feed off of each other and we can push each other further. There may be somebody in there that does something very similar to what you're doing, and the two of you can hook up. Or it may be somebody that's doing this and you're doing this, but you're like, hey, if we put these two together, it will really be powerful. So I want you to get used to networking with people. You can't go it alone. You got to network. Even the disciples walked around with 12. There was 12 disciples walking with Jesus. So come on, you can't do all this stuff by yourself. You got to have some help out here. All right. So if you are one who wants to continue on and work with me for the next 6 months, then what you would do is you would come over to our tight pivot cohort. And of course, it is going to, you have to pay for the cohort. But I'm telling you, it's worth every dime because the first month we're going to talk about how to promote your offer, how to grow your audience, how to sell your offer, how to build simple systems, how to move with consistency. And at the end, we're going to talk about where you're headed. How do you move after we're done with this course together? So I'm telling you, this is phenomenal what we're doing. We want to make sure you're out here putting these prompts together, letting ChatGPT do the heavy work for you. I don't want you to only use ChatGPT like you use Google. ChatGPT can become your business partner. I use ChatGPT to help me flesh out my ideas because, like I said earlier, sometimes we have ideas and they sound wonderful in our heads. But in reality, it may be something that really needs to be tweaked and refined before you can actually give it out to the public. And again, if what you're working on doesn't it doesn't answer someone's questions, it doesn't help them do something, the chances of it selling quickly are usually less than if you really had something that can help people progress past where they are. So that's what that GPT is really set up to do. It's really set up to say, this idea is really phenomenal. Let's build it out even more. And you're going to be like, I would have never thought about doing that. Some of the things that chat puts in there, you're like, oh, I would have never thought about that. But that's what business coaches do. So now you're going to get a business coach at a considerably discounted rate. All right, so I hope that you got a lot out of this. Put in the chat what you got out of it. If you want more videos like this, let me know. You can come over to our school community. You notice that there's a whole lot of things that you can actually take advantage of. There's a lot of free items out there. There are some that are going to be paid because they are things that I do for clients already. If you need to write your book and you don't know how to get it out of your head, I have a book writing system that will help you create your outlines and then help you where you feel like you're stuck. Whenever you get stuck, I have prompts in there to help you get unstuck, to get that book up out of you and to get that thing published. All right. If you need a cover for your book, we have systems out there that can help you create phenomenal covers that you don't see on what is that thing, Canva. All right. Nothing wrong with Canva because I use Canva for some of my book covers, but you can also that well before I started using what I'm using now, the system that I created. I mean, these you should see what we did with one of the video, I mean, a book cover for one of the ladies that came to us. My God, that book cover was so phenomenal. I was like, dang, I wish this was my book because I want this book cover. But it really turned out gorgeous. But go through there. There's a lot of prompts in there. If you're an influencer, we've got YouTube influencer prompts out there. We've got all kind of things that will really help you. And what we really want to see is for you to win. So while you're in the community, post your wins, post your questions, encourage each other to keep moving forward. That's what this community is. All right. So I want to thank you all. I can't wait for you all to post what ChatGPT told you, how you can make some money. Don't give us all of it away because somebody be out there, ooh, I want that idea. Baby, take that idea and run with it. And if you want, join me on the 16th of January. Bring that idea and we can drop it into the offer clarity generator and let it work out step by step what you need to be doing. Now that right there, a lot of times you have the idea, it's good, but you don't know what to do with it next. You've tried this, you've tried that, and it didn't really make you any money. You might have made 100 here, 100 there, but you're like, I need this thing to be continual. Chat GPT will help you with that. All right. So make sure you are locked into our YouTube channel, subscribe to the YouTube channel, tell others about it because you know how YouTube works. If you comment, if you share it, if you subscribe to it, then that says, hey, other people might like this too. Let me share it with other people and recommend it to other people. If you're watching on your television, which is the same way I watch YouTube, I love watching it on my television because I'm usually working on my computer and I can look right up at my television and YouTube is playing. But you can take that little old remote, tab over to save or tab over to subscribe to the channel and you can still you can still subscribe and you can still like that darn video. All right, so hey, did I introduce myself? I think I just started talking, didn't I? I'm so used to being in my Zooms and we just go in and everybody knows who I am. I'm so sorry, you all. My name is Chantel Ricks. I am the founder of Edge Effect AI. I am a 62, almost 63-year-old woman who has been out here tinkering with ChatGPT from the day that it first started. And I tell you, I never thought that I would be one who's teaching other people about AI. But earlier last year, I I enrolled to become a AI consultant and I am a certified AI consultant. I went through the certification process with Alicia Little and I tell you, they really teach you a lot about being an AI consultant. It is worth every dime. If you want to be a consultant, I will have the link in the comment section, and you will not regret it. I am going to continually to create prompts and resources for you all to get set for your future. Listen, if you are the only person on your job who understands AI and can bring it to your job, you are ahead of the pack and you are solidifying your future. Learn AI. Don't look at it as it's coming in to take over my job. Let it look at what you do. Tell it what you do. Tell it what the company does and how it can help the company. That's how you position yourself for the future. All right. Don't look at AI as something that's coming in to take over. What AI does is it shows the weaknesses of a company. It shows the weaknesses of the position that you're in. And so what it does is it can come in and suck up the weak parts, the parts that are time consuming, they're time snatchers, and it will take that away. But if you can show your bosses, yeah, it may take that away. But when it takes that away, you're going to still need a human being to do this part over here. And you show them, they're like, oh, she kind of smart. We better hold on to her. Baby, they'll create a whole new position for you with a whole new salary. Oh, wait a minute. That's with a whole new salary. I did the young people at the church are always doing this. I love it. All right. So I really enjoyed spending this time with you. I thank you for coming in, tuning in. Let me know if it helped you. Let me know if it blessed you. That's how you encourage me to keep going forward. I thank you, and I hope to see you on January 16th in our free Zoom as we create our first offer, as we tighten up our offer, and you make your first $100 online or your first 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, 1 million. You take that offer and you put it in there and you begin to watch ChatGPT open up that offer and make it even better. That's what I like about it. It takes our ideas and it enhances it. All right. You have a choice. You have a choice. Listen, join me on Facebook. You need to join me everywhere I am. I'm on LinkedIn under Edge Effect AI. I'm on Facebook page under Edge Effect AI. I'm on YouTube under Edge Effect AI and on school, which is where everything is going to be housed, under Edge Effect AI. We're bringing everything from everywhere. And we're bringing it all over to school so that it can be in one place. All right, guys. I love to talk and I would just have you on here for hours just talking to you, but I am going to sign off and I hope to see you on my next, I almost said live. I hope to see you on my next YouTube. Bye, everybody.